Hello, my students. In this video, we'll have the model answer for the past simple. Let's begin together. So here we have to choose the correct answer. Number 1, Sarah at home yesterday. This is past. I'm speaking about the past. So I'll say Sarah stayed at home yesterday. Then in number 2, my dad some onions last week. What do you think? What should I choose? The first one or the last one? Of course, I have to choose the first one because I have vowel before the last consonant. The verb ends with p and preceded by o, which is a vowel. So I have to double the p before I add ed. Number 3, the holiday last year. So I enjoyed the holiday last year. My sister her room's floor yesterday. So whenever I have y and there is no vowel before it, I have to cross the y and put ied. So my sister dried her room's floor yesterday. Number 5, Sam in Cairo last week. So Sam lived in Cairo last week. Number 6, Mona to her friend yesterday. So Mona talked to her friend yesterday. Number 7, Sally and I played tennis last day. I hopped up and down 10 minutes ago. Sam tidied his room yesterday. They carried their boxes last week. Tom and Jack changed their t-shirts yesterday. Cookie cooked chicken last week. The next exercise I have to put the verbs in brackets into the past tense. Number 1, they football yesterday. So I have to say they played football yesterday. I'll add ed. Mrs. Black, her parents 2 days ago. So Mrs. Black visited her parents 2 days ago. Tani in London when he was a child. So Tani lived in London. I'll just add D only because I already have E in the verb. Sarah liked ice cream. So Sarah liked ice cream. Mr. Brown stopped work at 5:30 yesterday. Here I have vowel before the last consonant. So I have to double the P before I add ed. It's going to be Mr. Brown stopped work at 5:30 yesterday. The children's school at 8 o'clock last week. So the children started school at 8 o'clock last week. You walked to school yesterday morning. I'll add ed. My friend studied. I'll cross the y and put ied because I have consonant before the y, not vowel. Here I have to underline the correct word in brackets. Ahmed TV yesterday, so it's past. Ahmed watched TV. Amr helped his father yesterday. The boys played computer games last week. Marwan's family lived in the city 2 years ago. The girls watched a nice film yesterday. She didn't watch. Whenever I have didn't or did, I have to put the verb in the infinitive. Ali didn't clean his room yesterday. They didn't visit the zoo last Friday. You did not climb the mountain with us yesterday. And the last one, did Ziad wash the car? Because I have did, so I can't add ed. The last exercise, we have to rewrite the following sentences using the words between brackets. The first one, I clean my room every day. I want to end the sentence with yesterday. So whenever I put yesterday, I have to change the tense to the past. So I'll say, I cleaned my room yesterday. You play football in the club. I want to put last week at the end. So I'll say you played football in the club last week. The children watch films. I want to add 2 hours ago. So the children watched films 2 hours ago. Iyad opens the gate of the house. So if I say this morning, it's past. So Iyad opened the gate of the house this morning. Noor visits her aunt every month. I want to end with the last month. I'll say Noor visited her aunt last month. Muaz's family lives in a flat. I want to end with 1 year ago. So Muaz's family lived in a flat 1 year ago. Jack walked across the farm to the river. I want to negate it, to change it into negative, to say not. So Jack didn't walk across the farm to the river. Jana washed all the dishes. Also, I want to change it into negative here. So I say Jana didn't wash all the dishes.